This is a video about NoFAP. Now, if you don't know what that mean, homie, it mean, hold up. Give me 1 second. Focus on it. Alright, so first off, NoFAP. It's a movement. It's a real movement. It is avoiding pornography and masturbation. So like with No November, it's like a step up from that. And then they have semen retention, so they call it. And that's a real thing too. Like people actually go into depth and talk about benefits and stuff of that. But this is my NoFap journey. Like the first month, it's 90 days, 30 to 90 days, and you can do it well after. Of course, you should do well after, and then you get benefits from it. So like for the first week, I didn't think about it too much. I just didn't do it at all. And then the second week, bro, what's real though is my attraction for women grew. It was like through the roof. Like it skyrocketed. The attraction for actual women, like I just seen like it may have been more of a lust feeling, but it was just like she looks way better than I remember or something like that. And then you kind of look at them in a different way, and like I would just almost be excited after everything. Of course, you know what that means, bruh. It was a wrap. Like I couldn't watch a TV show that had any, or a movie that had any type of affection in it, because it would just be, I would just be through the roof. Like, bruh, hormones crazy. And if you a guy, you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean. Another one. The week 2 was probably the hardest week ever. I almost relapsed completely, but I made it through. I have to be more cautious in what I watch and what people show me. Somebody was showing me something, and it was a trigger. Let's just say that it was a trigger, boy. And then just the things that I watch anything. Like the one thing I didn't realize when I was fapping, it was just like a lot of stuff that I was listening to and watching didn't really affect me much, or I can think of that from what I can think back of. But like now I realize my triggers can be, and temptations can be, through music and the stuff I watch and things I hear. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Another dimension type stuff. So like week 3, bruh, benefits started hitting, cause it was like, so another thing is like retraining your brain, like 90 days to retrain your brain, cause you can't do any of the orgasms, no orgasms, no masturbation, no pornography, or to trigger you back into your habits and like kind of make you relapse in a way where you're dependent on that dopamine you get from that instant gratification of watching porn and stuff like that. And I was declining that button, and increased the test. I feel like it increased my testosterone in the gym. Like one morning, boy, I was on 10. Like I don't even gotta go no further. Like you probably know what I mean. Like ready to raps. It was a rap, but boy, like I got through it, and I was in the gym. And I feel like in a way I transferred that energy into the gym, because I ain't never felt stronger in my life, homie. Like I was on 10, but like it was like I was on 10 at the gym. Like I ain't been ready to pump so much. I think I benched a little bit higher than I usually do. Like I progressed that day, and it doesn't stop. Like, and another thing is I didn't actually know you could transfer sexual energy. But it is a thing. You can look that up too. You can do what you do. But another thing is I initiated more conversations with women. So like now that I don't just look at them as some kind of, well, my respect for them got deeper. Like I look at them as a woman, not some material. Let me not say that, because I feel like there's a lot of derogatory terms I could use and trigger someone. But like I don't just look at them as a woman or someone just to have a feeling with. It's just like now I look at women as a woman and for who she is, and it's just not like my mind is more pure, so I can actually think of the woman, herself, and just not be like, how is she, like, how is she, you know, you know what I mean. Y'all all know what I mean. I ain't gotta go into depth. Another thing, being more creative with my time. So like sometimes when I would be bored, I would just go, you know, fap or watch it, and then that's it. I'm tired from there, homie. Like it's a wrap. But now when I think about doing it, it's just like, what am I gonna do in my time since I can't do that, and it's a commitment. Like I know I can't see it on the board, but it's right. Yeah, it's a goal, and I mark off a number every day I pass. And boy, having that up there, it's a daily reminder. It helps. It helps. And erasing off every day, it helps too. Knowing that the days are passing, boy. Cause sometimes it feel like ain't no time moving when you doing a challenge, homie. Another thing, week 4, it felt like I lost everything. No, week 3, it still was week 3. One of the weeks felt dumb long, and I was writing a lot. But it was either week 3 or the beginning of week 4. I feel like I lost all my benefits. Like, you know how your confidence skyrockets, and this is no joke. Like your confidence do boost, and you feel like you can talk to any women or any you just kind of have a better conversation, better conversations with women, and better persona about yourself. Like people would say, it will make you more attractive to people, like increase your aura. But I realized it was just like, it made me more alive. Like when I'm not doing it, it was just like I'm more alive to the world and just not some type of robot or a victim to fapping, or so to say porn, or other stuff and stuff like that. But it was important that I got through that to reap the benefits that I am today. Like I don't. Sometimes I think about. Sometimes you get those temptations, but now it's just like I cannot argue with the benefits that I have got, and people's benefits may be different or may display in a different way. But boy, the benefits do not lie. Like if you ain't never heard of it and you think I'm just playing with you, not just playing. Go look me up. Go not look me up, but look up NoFAP movement. It's a movement where people, and it's changing lives, bro. Like I don't realize so much. Like my head is on straight. My head is on straight, boy. I don't feel like a victim to such and such or whatever and ever now. But like if you still have that conscience of that guilty feeling, boy, I advise you to do it. And then another thing was, I realized today when I was hold up, let me get my thoughts. Oh, when I was speaking with somebody, I just realized like my conversations go way much smoother. Like, and a lot of it, I might be acting repetitive with it, but conversations is just like I realize the difference in that. Like now I'm more alive. Like a lot of times I would be a little nervous and stuff like that when I would speak to people or having just odd conversations with people. Not odd, but like just out of nowhere. Like talking to somebody I don't even know, somebody speaking, and be catching me off guard. It would just be like I would kind of be nervous a little bit and say something really stupid. Like somebody would say hi to me and I'd be like, oh, you too, or have a good day, or something like that stupid. Or somebody would say, oh, you have a good day, and I'd say yes. And it'd be stupid junk that people wouldn't catch on necessarily just because it's straight up small talk, but it would do it. But that's another one. It was just smoother. Like I can feel like myself now. Like I know my character. Like when you a victim to that stuff and stuff like that, bro, it's not you. I just advise people to just start it. I got 60 days left. Let's get it.